In this episode, I'm going to show you how you can design, print, and sell t-shirts and more products on Amazon without spending a single dime out of your pocket. Stay tuned. Welcome back, guys, to the Jeremy Kersten Show, where every episode we talk about online business, entrepreneurship, investing, and personal growth. Today we're going to be talking about a service called Merch by Amazon. By now, I'm sure that you're already familiar with Amazon, being that it's the largest e-commerce website in the world. But did you know that there's a Merch by Amazon? And Merch by Amazon is a program by Amazon that allows you to create, t-shirts, hoodies, pop sockets, and a few other different items and sell them on their website at absolutely no cost to you. All you have to do is come up with the design and then put it on their store, and then they list it on there. When it sells, you make a commission of that sale. You can set the product's cost whatever you like, so the profits are up to you. They start off slow by allowing you to upload one design per day, and then after you get to a second tier, you can begin to upload more products per day. I believe it's 10, maybe 5. And then as you get to more tiers, you can add more products per day. It may, be something that you could do in your spare time. It probably likely won't make you rich, but it could definitely bring in a couple extra $100, maybe a few thousand if you get a really, hit product out there. So today, guys, I'm going to show you exactly like I said, how to come up with a design completely for free. I'm going to show you how you can go and edit that design completely for free. Typically, you have to have some type of photo editing software. I'll show you where you can go do that. Then we'll actually go and we will upload a design to my particular merch store and show you exactly the full steps in doing just that. So grab a pen, pad, maybe take some notes, whatever you want to do, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, guys, so here we are inside my computer, and we are first going to go to merch.amazon.com. This is going to be the landing page where you go and sign up for Merch by Amazon. As you can see, it says upload your artwork, set a price, they print, and then they can actually, even your customer can have your t-shirt or whatever sent to them Prime, 2-day shipping, and you get your, commissions. Basically, it has a little bit more information about it. As I said, no inventory risk, so you never even have to touch the t-shirt. Pretty awesome. You're reaching all of Amazon's customer base using their website as a platform, so that's fantastic. And then a couple of frequently asked questions and stuff like that. Basically once you start, you can request your invitation, right? And sign into your account and start that process. The invitation process is going to take a little bit. It takes anywhere from a few days to a few weeks to get approved to sell by Amazon. You have to give them your information, all your social security information, banking information, set all that stuff up from the get-go, I believe. It's been a while since I signed up, but there's a process. They do need to kind of check you out, make sure that you are legit and everything like that before they approve you. So not saying that they won't approve you, but just kind of be prepared for that. And then secondly, we're gonna go to, once you get approved, okay, assuming you're approved, let's go ahead and sign in. Okay, so here we are signed in. And as you can see, I've made $0, okay? Because this is not something that I typically focus any of my attention or efforts to. I don't know, I'm not very creative in the artsy sense of design, so this is more of a struggle for me. It feels like a chore to come up with something than it is just having fun. But if you're an artsy person or you're good at design or Photoshop and just being creative, this is probably an excellent path for you to put your free time in and maybe make some side money. I've got a couple of just shirts. I'll show you those real quick. I'm telling you, they're no good. Okay. It says, it's always beer 30, whatever. It's an expression we've all heard. I put a little free GIF or free bitmap picture or clip art of a beer. It's a t-shirt, standard t-shirt. I have it listed at $13.07. That one was removed due to new sales. Okay, awesome. This one, unisex, it's for sale, or was for sale at 20 bucks. It was also removed due to no sales. I didn't even know they removed them. They must have done that by themselves. And then Big World, Here I Come, little kids t-shirt I tried to come up with, and it was removed for no sales. So I guess that answers the question. They will remove your shirts if it goes for a while of not selling. How long, I'm not sure. You can analyze your purchases and look at all your stuff like that, right? All right, so what you're probably curious about is, how do we upload our shirts and get that? All right, so we want to go to upload finished artwork, okay? And this is where you can choose your product. Standard t-shirt, a premium t-shirt, which is like a nicer material, softer cloth and stuff like that, a long sleeve t-shirt, sweatshirt, a pullover hoodie, or even pop sockets. All right, so let's just say today we're gonna do, how about a pullover hoodie? That seems cool. And we're gonna put the artwork on the front side, save the selection, and go. Now, the artwork right here, this is very important. It says 4,500 by 5,400 pixels, okay? So that's what we need to know whenever we're creating our artwork. Whenever we upload the image, it has to be at this size, 4,500 by 5,400. So when we're gonna go over to Pixlr, this is pixlr.com, and it's gonna take you to this page right here. And this is our program that we're gonna use for creating the design. If you have Photoshop or something like that, that's great, go ahead and use that. But again, the intent of this video was to show you how to do all of this completely free. So we're gonna go to Pixlr, and we're just gonna go with the, try the Pixlr X, okay? The editor, something that's kind of like, oh, you know what, I'm sorry, go back. Editor is what we wanna use. Cancel, editor, and then allow it to run the Flash, okay? And the editor is going to be the more professional type. The X is kind of a simple thing. I don't know, I'm sure you could probably do it in there, but I know how to use the stuff with more options a little bit better. So we're going to go create a new image, okay? And right here, 800 by 600, this is what we need to change. We need it to say 4,500 by, let's see, artwork dimensions. Hoodie front, okay. Yeah, so this is what we want, 4,500 by 4,050, okay. So let's see here. 4,500 by 4,050. Transparent, yes. You want a transparent background, most likely, because if you don't, you're gonna have like this entire area filled with a color, and there's no need for that, okay? Transparent background is perfectly fine. So we're gonna say yes, let's do the transparent background. And what we're gonna do here is start our design. So if you're looking for just images and stuff like that to use, some of the great websites obviously can be if you just want an emoji or something like that to throw on there, you could go to getemoji.com and just copy, literally like, you would highlight and click copy and then go over there and paste it into like a text on the image if you wanted to by using the text tool. You could do that and then resize it, or if you're looking for more of a picture, you can go to pixabay.com where they have royalty-free, stock images, some bitmap type images and stuff like that. So just for fun today, we're gonna do something like for kids or something like that or whatever, just input basketball, okay? We're gonna use a basketball theme type t-shirt. And we're gonna go ahead and just go with this first one right here, okay? So as you can see, this has a clear background as well, which is very good. That means we're not gonna have to do any cutting, editing and stuff like that as far as trying to get this isolated for the t-shirt. So we're gonna leave that as that. That's great. And we want the highest quality image that they have, just for the sake of, because when you go to resize images on your t-shirt, the more data that you have available to use, the better it's going to look when you start resizing. So we're going to download that, and please log in for downloading the full resolution. Okay, fine. I guess they wouldn't let us do that. Let's just try this one here. Okay, great. I'm not a robot. Great, download, thanks. All right, so we got our image, perfect. It's downloaded. We're gonna go over here. We're going to File, and we're going to go to Layer here, okay? Let's see, where's it at? Yes, New Layer. Open Image as a layer, that's what we're looking for. So we're gonna open the image. Here we go. All right, now we've got it on our square. Perfect. Now, if you wanna resize it, which you probably will, the best way to do that is make sure that you're on the layer, and then you're gonna go to Free Transform. Free Transform is gonna allow you to resize the image, but be very cautious of this. Take note of this. You're gonna wanna hold Shift whenever you're in the corner here, so you don't get this funky, like this, and then you lose basically the squareness of the image. Or if it's a rectangle or whatever type of image, you're not going to lose those dimensions on accident by this. So let me make sure I go to no, and so make sure you hold Shift, like I said, whenever you're moving around your images. So let's go ahead and make this a bit larger, and let's see, we're going to say yes. Go ahead and save that. Trying to resize this window a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so let's see. Right here we're at 20% viewing this whole thing. I want to look at 10%. Okay, so this is going to show you here like your full window of what is available to use on your t-shirt. Free Transform. I still want to make this let's see. And the better you are at photo editing and the better you are at design, obviously I think is going to be probably the biggest factor in the success of you selling t-shirts. Like I said, I'm not very creative. I'm not very good at this. I'm good at technique, but not the art part. So that's why I don't focus on this too much. But like I said, today I just want to do something silly. So we're going to do Big Baller, right? That's what it's going to say. And let me tell you a little bit about using text and stuff like that. Whenever you want to look for something in a trademark, if you want to know if something's trademarked, you go to tmhunt.com. You can do a multi-search right here, search, and when I searched Big Baller, nothing necessarily flagged right away. So I thought, okay, there's another website, uspto.gov. This is the United States Patent and Trademark Office. You're going to want to go over to Find It Fast and then search the trademark database. And when you're doing like a word or basic word mark search or something like that, you can check out both these options, I guess, and put in your search phrase or your words or something that you want to use, and just kind of make sure that nothing comes up that looks too, like red flag-ish, if that makes sense. So like the word mark Big Ballers, this is a live trademark on this. Big Baller, live trademark, but when you go into it, it says that it's tools for skincare, namely makeup brushes and cosmetic applicator sponges. So, I mean, that's not even in the realm of exactly what we're doing. So I'm not too worried about it. And here's the thing with Amazon, if they feel like your particular product isn't a trademark infringement, they're gonna, give you a strike, probably a couple warnings, take your product off. Eventually, they're gonna kick you off. Getting sued necessarily is probably unlikely because Amazon's most likely gonna catch it first. Again, if you're having a lot of concerns or worries, come check your trademarks in here. Obviously, you can't put things like, Nike, and you can't use big brands, and you can't put pictures of Tweety Bird and other, Avengers, Batman, stuff like that, logos. You stay away from all that stuff. It's not going to work. You're not going to sell it. Amazon's going to kick you off, and it's going to be a big waste of time. So you have to come up with stuff that's a little bit more creative than that. If you want to do something on the superhero front, just say, you can still be very superhero-ish in your wording, in your fonts, and your colors, without necessarily crossing the line and putting the words flat out Superman. That's just up to you as an artist and a creator, that you're gonna have to kind of go around that. So, again, that's just all on you. But going back to the design real quick, and because I did want to show you all this real quick because it is pretty important. But back to design, we're gonna finish this off here. Big baller. Gosh. And we'll bold that again. Okay. So I don't know. That looks decent, I guess. Again, I'm not trying to make a perfect t-shirt. You're probably gonna be a whole lot more creative than I am. But let's just go ahead and say, I got an idea. We'll do layer styles. Okay, we're gonna put an outer glow on this. This outer glow, we're gonna make it white. And you won't be able to see it very good with the transparent background. If you wanted to add a temporary background and then delete it later, you could do that. I think that'd be a good idea, but I trust that it's there because I know what I'm doing. So, I'm sorry. Keep that white size. We'll make this bigger, okay? And say okay. And a lot of times when you have a really big image like this and you put a glow on text, it doesn't necessarily come out the same. A lot of times after you save it, it's gonna kind of rasterize on itself, and the glow's not quite as bright. But whatever, it's not really a big deal. Again, for the sake, I'm just trying to show you quickly, how to design a quick t-shirt and get it onto Amazon. So hardness will come up, and then baller, whatever, about that bright again. Okay, so we got our design. Now we're going to save, right? And we want to save it the highest quality possible, right? Come on. It's freezing up here. Oh, see this? Okay, big red flag. You gotta be cautious of this when you're using this program and just editing in general. It wants to save the image literally like you see it here in the square with the word big and baller. It's because it's so big, the image 4500 by 4050 pixels, that this text doesn't know how to actually be created to something that big. So once we have our image like this in the way that we actually want it, we want to go like this. We want to image, where did it go? I think you have to rasterize each layer. So go like that. Oh, flatten image. Let's just do that. Okay, see how that did not work? Don't do that. Edit, undo. I forget here, give me a second. All right, so we're on big. I think I have to rasterize the layer. Okay, all right, so we rasterize the layer. Watch what I do here in a second. We're gonna do the same thing to each layer because the image is so big. This is how you fix this. All right, rasterize layer. Okay, that one's done. Oh yeah, we already did that at the beginning. Baller. Layer, rasterize layer. Okay, real small. All right, so again, once we've rasterized it, then we go and retransform it again. Remember, hold shift and voila, stretch. Big ball and smashing. Do you want to? Yes. All right, now we're on, no. Click on big. And we want to free transform. Whoop. All right, that's good enough. Let's see if it looks equal in size. Yeah, close enough. All right, now we got it. Big baller. Save. All right, now save. Now we go over to, and see then now it looks fixed. It looks how it's supposed to. That's good, that means you've done it all correctly. Remember, without rasterizing those layers and free transforming them, you're gonna get weird little off sizes. All right, so PNG is what we want because this is gonna keep our transparent background like you see here for the image that we want. That's perfect. And then it's gonna be the fullest, highest quality possible. So we've got that, let it work, do its thing. And then when it's done, we say okay. And we're gonna say, this is our basketball hoodie. Save. All right, image is saved. Now we're gonna go back over to Merch by Amazon. We're going to upload our image. Got our basketball hoodie. Let it upload. Saved. Boom. There it is. It's all right. We probably could have put more glow maybe on there. Maybe put some glow around the ball. Something like that. But we'll go ahead and leave it as it is. So save the selection and continue. And then over here on the hoodie, you've got, these 5 different options. You can do. You've got like the heather gray, dark heather, black, navy, or royal blue. You can sell all the ones that you want, or you can just have one selection. So, I think they're all fine. So let's say we wanted to sell all 5, okay? And then this right here is where you set the price. They're gonna typically already set the price for you, what they think, most shirts are selling based on history, and then, which is gonna give you a decent royalty of $5 per unit. So if you want more money, you can increase the price of your hoodie and potentially make more per unit. So if you think that your design can sell at $40 a shirt, let's say $39.99, then you'd make $10.78 per unit, okay? But they recommend that you're starting off somewhere in the $5 royalty. Now t-shirts are gonna be less. You can sell t-shirts for like $12 and stuff like that and still make decent returns. But the hoodies are gonna be a little bit more material, obviously, and stuff like that, so that's why they're gonna cost a little bit more. And then you've got the back view and the front view like this. All right, so we've got that figured out. We've made all the color selections that we want to sell. And let's go ahead and save the selection and continue. Okay, now we need to name our hoodie. We're gonna call this, Big Baller Basketball Hoodie, and we'll say unisex. Type of product, hoodie. think you put this is the name of the we recommend brand name, design, product type. All right, so type of product, hoodie. We'll just put hoodie sweatshirt. You can come back and edit this stuff later. I forget exactly kind of what the ideal description is right in there. Key product features, optional. Just to kind of read it to you, it says, you know, you can put these key features will appear in the search results. And obviously, the better content you have here in your, you know, especially the product description right here, is going to give you the best ability for your product to be found on Amazon when people are searching for something and just browsing through, and you know, it getting into particular categories like sports or something like that. You know, maybe you want to even put in here, you know, sports hoodie sweatshirt or something like that, just to kind of maybe help the search engine optimization when people are looking around. Automatically included, they're going to put that it's imported. They're going to put that it's, you know, 80% cotton, 20% polyester, all this stuff already here, machine washed. Like, you don't have to worry about that. They're already putting that in there. Product description, optional. You have to be careful when you are saying stuff like, what I know things you definitely can't put is like words like fast shipping and stuff like that. You can't make claims for Amazon necessarily throughout your product key features in your description. So stay away from words like that that talk about, you know, the shipping and speed and stuff like that. But product description, you know, you come up with something simple like show off your style with this new, you know, unisex basketball hoodie that is, you know, so comfortable to wear. I'm not the best copy person, obviously, you can tell. Show off your style with this new unisex basketball hoodie that is so comfortable to wear. You know, all your friends on the court will envy your sweater. I don't know. Don't put that. Okay, that's silly. But whatever you say, save selection and continue. Successfully saved. And then you review it real quick. You have your unisex big baller basketball hoodie, sport hoodie sweatshirt. You can probably put, you know, maybe men's, women's, stuff like that in here. Again, anything that you might think be good at ranking this sweatshirt. Then as you can see, you've got your different color selections right here, your royalty. It's going to be on Amazon, and it's got your, you know, description. Where is it? Product description, you know, show off your style, blah, blah, blah. And again, you know, feel free to put a lot more stuff than I did. I'm just trying to show you how to do it. And then whenever you're done, you can submit your product. Are you sure? And then when you're submitting, you can't make edits while it's in submission, you know, being looked at. So make sure that you've got all this stuff correct before you hit submit. Or else you kind of got to do it again and then wait again for it to be approved. So every product that you create, it is going to have to go to them to be approved. So yeah, we're done. We're going to submit it, successfully published, and then it's been submitted, and then we've got to wait a couple of days. We've got it listed at $31.99. It's under review. And then they'll send you an email, I think, in a couple of days, or I can't remember if they do or not. I want to say they do. They send you an email that says it's live. And then there you go. It's like, boom, now you've got a product on Amazon that pays you for selling something you created yourself. Again, if you're a lot better at design and copy than I am, then you're probably gonna be a lot more successful at selling this, but it's a great way to make passive income. I hope you found some value in that. If you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments below and I'll try to answer them for you. I've got links down to Amazon Associates so you can get started and the rest of these helpful websites down in the description below as well. If you like this content, be sure to smash that like button. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and be sure to hit the notification bell so you can be notified each time we upload a new episode. If you like content like this, you can watch another video by clicking this video up here, another one by clicking this video down here, or you can just go to the channel page by clicking my face up here. And until next time, take care.